Welcome insiders to Film Inside. I'm your host Eric. Today we're taking a look at a pretty essential piece of gear which I think is really essential for videographers, and that is a shotgun microphone. And to be more specific, we'll be doing a review of the Rode VideoMic Pro. So looking at the Rode VideoMic Pro, you notice that it's actually a pretty compact microphone. The VideoMic Pro is all made out of black plastic, besides the top that has a foam cover on it, which is made for wind resistance. There also is this rubber wire, I'm gonna call it, and that's what holds the microphone onto the shock mount. It is nice that the Rode VideoMic Pro does have a shock mount built into it. It really helps block out some of the noise if you're moving around your camera with the microphone on it, though it's not perfect, but it does help. Now moving to the back of the microphone, there is an indicator light which tells you if the microphone is on or off. And below that is your on and off switch, which is the first position of on is flat, and the second position for on is a high passive filter. Then below that are your gain switches. There's negative 10 dB, which is really made for loud environments. Then there's 0 dB, which is for an average environment, which is what I'm in right now. Then there's plus 20 dB, which is made for really soft environments. For all the videos I do like this, with my Canon Vixia HFM40, I'm always on 0 dB, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. A few other things I need to mention about this microphone. First, it takes a 9-volt battery to power it, and also the wire is a 3.5mm cable, which should fit on average DSLRs and some camcorders. The wire coming out of the Rode VideoMic Pro doesn't seem to be too durable, and it's not that long, but I haven't actually had any problems with it. So that is the design of the Rode VideoMic Pro. Overall, it's pretty compact, seems pretty durable, and I have nothing to complain about. But the real question is, how does this microphone actually sound? Well, I've been using this microphone for the entire video on my Canon Vixia HFM40. On my camcorder, the microphone settings are set to around 50%, and the microphone is set at 0 dB. For the kind of video I'm doing right now, I think the microphone does sound great, and a shotgun microphone is made to kind of focus on what it's being pointed at. So in this case, it's being pointed at my face, so it should be really picking up my voice quite well, and there actually is a TV playing in the other room, though my door is shut, but I can hear the TV a little bit, but the Rode VideoMic Pro shouldn't be picking up on it too much. Now in case anyone actually wants to hear this, right now my microphone is at 0 dB on this camera, the Vixia HFM40, but now I'm going to move it to plus 20 dB. Now the microphone is at plus 20 dB. I'm actually talking softer. This is really designed for really quiet environments, maybe if you like shooting at a library, or just a place that you need to be pretty quiet in, but I'm going to move it now to negative 10 dB. Now the microphone is at negative 10 dB, and my voice is probably pretty quiet, not exactly sure how quiet. I'm not going to be doing any editing to try raising the volume. This is made for pretty loud environments, maybe like a concert or something like that. Anyway though, you might not be always using this microphone indoors, so let me go outside and we're going to see how it sounds outside. So now I obviously am outside, it is snowing, so sorry if anything gets on the lens. Anyway though, I'm still about 2 feet away from the microphone, and I can kind of see how well the environment has changed when it comes to sound. Now I'm going to back up away from the microphone, and you can see how well the microphone still picks me up even when I'm decently far away, and also compare it to how much you hear in the background when cars are passing by. So we're backing up about 3 feet away from the microphone, keep backing up, and now I'm actually going to walk away from the microphone while still talking, and you can see how well it actually does with picking up what's in front of it. So now I'm pretty much to the side of it, I'm away, I'm actually now looking at the side of the microphone, not exactly sure how well you can hear me. Now I'm moving back, and now I'm back to around 2 feet away from the microphone. So back inside, a little wet and covered in snow, but anyway, I hope that gave you a decent idea of how this microphone sounds outside. Obviously, it's going to depend really on your environment, what is in the background, and all stuff like that, so I can't exactly give you all the ideas of how this microphone sounds. But I do have to say, if you want to hear some other video tests kind of this microphone, basically you can watch a lot of my videos back from like past 2 years or a year or so that I've been using the microphone. All the videos I've really made have been with this microphone, so yeah. So overall, I really do like this microphone, but you have to realize that this microphone, the Rode VideoMic Pro, and even other microphones, whether they're shotgun microphones, lapel microphones, or anything else, they all sound different depending upon your camera. So on my Canon Vixia HFM40, like I mentioned before, the gain on the camera is set to around 50, and the gain on the microphone is set to 0, and it's perfect for this kind of video. And then it works great with the other things I mentioned about the gain, with if you want a quiet environment, use the plus 20 dB, and if you use a loud environment, then you go to the negative 10 dB. but that's not how it works with every camera. So now if I move over to my Canon T3i, which is right behind me, which is a DSLR, it doesn't have a great preamp inside of it. So if I move the gain up to around 50%, I hear a lot of background noise. So the settings I have on my Canon T3i are the volume on the camera is set to around like 4%, and the microphone is set to plus 20 dB, and that pretty much eliminates all background noise, but it's not that loud. And because I'm forced to use the plus 20 dB when I'm using this microphone on the Canon T3i, it means that I can't really bump it down to 0 dB or negative 10 dB depending upon the environment, because honestly, the microphone isn't even loud enough on plus 20 dB. But when I'm using the microphone on my Canon Vixia HFM40 on plus 20 dB, it'll like blow your eardrums out. But with all that said, the plus 20 dB setting on this Rode VideoMic Pro is really actually made for DSLRs, so the microphone sounds decent with them, which it doesn't sound bad, it's just a little too quiet, at least for what I'm used to. So overall, with all that said, let's come to a conclusion. So looking at the Rode VideoMic Pro, it's built great, very compact, nothing to complain about there. The quality of this shotgun microphone is great, definitely better than any built-in microphone, and it's just a great microphone overall if you just want to throw it on top of your camera and pretty much forget about it. And if you actually wanted to mount this microphone like on a boom pole for like a video shoot, you can do that too. It's a great microphone all around. So there's a review of the Rode VideoMic Pro. What do you guys think? Overall, I love this microphone. It's really compact, sounds great. I can mount it on top of my camera and don't have to worry about it. Or I can mount it on a boom pole if I wanted to for like a video shoot. But overall, for $230, this microphone is great. If you want to get it, I'll have a link down below. But anyway, guys, tell me in the comment section below, what do you guys think about this microphone? Will you be getting it? And if you have any questions, leave them down below as well. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Anyway, guys, this is the video for today. Please like this video, subscribe, and share with your friends. Maybe your friends are trying to find a microphone themselves. I don't know. Anyway, guys, my name's Eric, and I'm signing out.